Okay, so today we're going to talk about the addition algorithm, okay, which is just a fancy way to say how do we add numbers out on paper, right? Um, so let's get right into it. We're going to start with the first example, 23 plus 14, okay? So when we add up numbers with the addition algorithm, again, I'm just using this vocabulary to familiarize you with it. We're gonna put the numbers vertically on top of one another. And what we wanna make sure we do is we line up the place value. Okay, so what do I mean by that? The ones place, this 4 and the 3 are in the ones place, they're lined up, and the tens place is lined up. Okay, let's just review. What do I mean by the ones place and the tens place? Remember that this digit 2 actually represents 20, right? This, because it's in the ones place, is a 3. So if we're decomposing this number by place value, we're breaking it into a 20 and a 3. So that's essentially what we're doing here. So we start in the ones place. We say 3 plus 4 is 7. Now, in the tens place, we're saying 2 plus 1 gets me 3. However, we didn't really add 2 and 1, right? We added the 10 and the 20. 20 plus 10 is 30, okay? But as far as the digits, right, 2 plus 1, 10. It represents 30 because it's in the tens place, okay? So let's look at another example. We have 36 plus 7. So I'll go ahead here, 36 plus 7. Okay. So again, we're going to start here in the ones place. 6 plus 7, this gives me 13, but I can't really put the 13 down here, right? In the first example, 3 plus 4, this was just a one-digit answer. So here, now 6 plus 7 gets me up to 10 and above, right? Gives me to 13. So let's just imagine, right, we're doing this in our head. We say, all right, this adds up to 13. Well, can we break that 13 apart by place value into a 3 for the ones place? Think about it like a 10 there, right? Okay, let's take the 3 and put it here in the ones place. And now this 10, I'm gonna bring over here. Now I don't write 10, I just write the number 1, again, because it's in the tens place, right? This 3 represents 30, so this 1 represents 10. Now 1 plus 3 gives me 4, or 10 plus 30, 40. Okay, let's take a look at another example of how we go about this. And we're gonna use some slightly larger numbers. I'm gonna go ahead and just write them vertically to begin with, just to save us a little bit of board space and a little bit of time. Okay, so like I said before, we're gonna start in the ones place. 6 plus 5, what's that gonna get me? 11, okay? Now, the 1 is gonna go down here, and the 10 is gonna go up here as a 1 in the tens place, okay? Here's my 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Okay, now we're gonna move over to the tens place. We'll do the same thing. Now, how could I add these numbers most effectively in my head? I could do, well, 9 plus 7 is, maybe I don't have that right away, right? But right here I see a 1 and a 9. I always want to make 10 whenever I can. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 7 gives me 17. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna put the 7 down, and then I'll bring the 1 here. We call that carrying the 1. Okay, 17. And now finally I'll move to the hundreds place. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. There we have our answer, 971. Let's try one more, and we can even, right, if we just continue this process, we can now add even larger numbers. We could even add 3 numbers at one time. So let's do that, okay? We're gonna do a big old problem here. So I haven't arranged these vertically because I want to make sure that we're clear on how I should stack all these numbers. So I would encourage you even to pause the video and think about how would I write all three of these values vertically if I was going to add them. Okay, and the answer, right, is we want to make sure we look at place value. The easiest way to do that is make sure that the ones place of every number is aligned. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll keep the 1,861 plus, well, the 47 goes here, and 895 goes here. Okay, so we can get rid of these now. Okay, and then where are we going to start? Again, we'll start in the ones place. 7 plus 5 gives me 12, plus one more gives me 13. Okay? Ooh, I see two 10s here. Do you see the 10s? 6 and 4 makes 10, and 9 and 1 makes 10. A 10 and a 10, 20. So how would I write that? Okay? 2 plus 8 gives me 10, plus 8 more is 18. And then finally, the 1 plus the 1 gives me 2. Okay? Just a reminder, if this is the ones place, this is the tens place, this is the hundreds place, this is the thousands place. So this 1, when I go 1 plus 1, right, I'm really doing 1,000 plus 1,000 is 2,000. Okay. That is all for this video. Hopefully now you feel more confident on using the addition algorithm. I'll see you in the next one.